Yo, what's up, dude? What's up? No, don't try to shoot me, dude. It's been such a fun dev server. Finally, it could stop. The Please Guys Bluebin post everywhere asking for the STRV 103-0, aka the Swedish Wedge, or whatever you guys want to call it. Let me know, comments below. We got to get it official before we do our first real gameplay video on the channel. Okay, so this is a really crazy tank. It is first of all, it's aerodynamic. Second of all, very high angles for shells to have to penetrate. And it aims by the tracks. Now, this isn't new to the game. We have the VT, whatever you want to call it, with two cannons. The VT-1-2, that is arguably way too good for its BR. So, not new. We've seen the whole aiming. This one's a little bit different, though. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this gun is completely fixed to the hull. Or to the tank. Like, there's no traverse, no movement at all. We have to move the entire tank up, down, left, and right to achieve our crosshairs on target. Now, the next thing I want to know is the... Oh, wow. Oh, that's a really decent design. So, in front of the crew, we have one engine, two engine, transmission. Oh, we have fuel in the front. That's huge. I don't know why there's a little bit of a sliver fuel tank there, but I approve. If this was a perfect world, I would have definitely brought these fuel tanks forward just to add more armor, because fuel tanks in War Thunder and apparently around the armchair world is extremely good armor. And then we have a 30-degree spalling shield, it looks like, across a lot of the compartments. And I wonder how that's going to... come into play here once we look at the armor. Oh, wow. I never thought 40 millimeters could do this much. This is a constructional slope of 80 degrees roughly, pushing 40 millimeters of raw thickness to effective thickness of almost 200 millimeters. I thought the T-34 45 millimeters was the embodiment of the 40-45 millimeters, the most a 45 millimeter plate could ever get to. But the STRV 103 has taken it a huge step further. Now, if we're able to penetrate, I wonder what happens as it travels inside the tank into this spall shield. Because if it's an APHE round, let's just say for fun, because at 7.3, we could see some APHE. And by the way, this is a much lower BR than I ever thought this thing would be at. I don't know why. I thought it would be higher, but this is what we're sitting at. We're just going to have to wait and see, get into the battle and see if this BR really fits it well. Because we do have a 105 millimeter L74 cannon, which has a pretty iconic round in War Thunder. But what I'm saying is that, let's say an APHE somehow gets through here, right? It explodes. I mean, this is some pretty good distance. And then there's this shield. 30 millimeters of rolled homogeneous armor. A lot of HEs pure HEs couldn't even penetrate this. This is going to be interesting to see what happens if a round does penetrate before the tank compartment or the crew compartment. Oh, is there anything I'm missing here? Okay, so there's no armor underneath that. Okay. For APFSDS, I think it's just going to slice right through. Heat is going to be interesting as well. It's going to lose a lot of power going through that angle. Then it's going to have a lot of air to go through. And then it's going to have to go through 30. So I don't know how... Right now, this thing seems extremely survivable. Okay, let's take it out on a test drive and see how we use it. See how we aim it. Oh, crap. Sorry, I need to go over the ammo real quick. Sabo, and Hesh in an HE round. So this is the iconic round I'm talking about. Great muzzle velocity, easy to aim. Reload's going to be 4 seconds. Oh my goodness gracious. Dude, the Swedish love to go fast. They love to travel fast. They like to reload fast. Okay, this is a much lower APDS shell, only 260. This is 303, same weight. Oh no, this one has more weight in that one. Interesting. Hash standard HE. Oh my gosh, for a second, yeah. I was like, holy cow, the HE has so much penetration. HE, not bad at all. Sincerely, 105 millimeter packing, 1.83 kilograms. I can't see myself using this, but that's a really strong HE round for 105. I think majority of people are going to be using the 303 Sabat. Okay, how in tarnation world do I use this? I think it might just be all... Okay, I think I have to set a key binding up. Let's go to hull. What's a good button? Control? Yeah, sure. Okay, so this is normal. It's a freaking wedge. Not that fast, acceleration-wise, but, you know, we're going to be versing Tiger 2s with this thing. Like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. There's no reason why this thing should face Tiger 2s. I mean, this thing's much better than a Tiger 2. A Tiger 2 might have a hard time penetrating the upper plate. Okay, so not that fast. Great mobility. Reverse speed. Perfect. A very nice tank destroyer. Now let's put hull aiming mode on. Okay, so it's all automatic. Oh my gosh. And then, so let's say you see an incoming shell, right? You could go like this and potentially like give it 130 degree impact angle. Like APFS would have a hard time doing that. Okay, let's turn this off. Oh, so I can just drive around like this? Yo, what's up, peeps? That's ridiculous. I'm like scraping my tank. So it looks like we're gonna have extreme... Oh wait, do we move at all? No, yeah, the barrel is literally fixed to the tank. You can see the metal holding it to it. So I don't know what depression this is. It might tell us in the hangar. But let's go ahead and add suspension. Okay, turn this off. Center. Yes. Look how fast that is. So let's say you're really sweaty player like me. Okay, so we're shooting something. Okay, that's a little cancer, I gotta say. Oh, sorry. Oops. Okay, maybe it won't be as so much cancer. Hang on. Obviously, these are going to bounce unless we hit the perfect weak spot, which is right. Oh, the pixels are definitely lost with this hull aiming. Okay, but okay. Oh my goodness. I forgot about that. Look at that, dude. How many memes can we get out of this thing today? The reload rate is stupendous. Stupendous, excuse me. I don't think we have a first stage ammo. No, it just keeps feeding off that huge ammo reserve there. I don't know how this thing reloads, but if I take a guess, it looks like the ammunition just drops into that center and gets picked up for the gun. Maybe it's just a huge autoloader. Okay, but let's say we fire, right? Incoming round. Oh yeah, we gotta take it off. God, this would be a really sweaty play to do. Like that. Okay, hang on. I gotta set my keybinds a little bit better for this, but I think you guys get the gist. Fire. Oh, wrong way. And the round it hits where he could penetrate, but you flick it at the right second, and well, they bounce. Okay, so it's actually pretty intuitive with that hull aiming. It's just that it's not going to have as much fine tuning as a turret vehicle. Now let's look at the armor protection. Excuse me. Of some rounds that we could face. Let's go to Germany. Let's go to best case scenario. Okay, let's just bring out a leopard though, because this is we can face. Here's the round, the 303 millimeter pen round. Let's see what happens at 500 meters like this. What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, this thing is going to be so good. Nothing can get through that spall shield, I feel like. Maybe here? There goes a bounce. This is so much better armor protection-wise than I ever imagined. Lower glacis? This is at 500 meters, too. This is a close range to be in. Like, you know, let's say we're on Mozdok or Kursk. There's no way of you getting through this thing. Let's go to a typical 7-point higher. Well, this is above typical. This is kind of the upper scale of range. Yeah, you're not getting through this thing, man. And if you do, there's so much dead space for the round to travel. I'm interested in... Okay, let's see what Hesh does. Hesh should do quite well. But that spall shield, though. That spall shield. I thought Hesh loved slopes. There we go. Oh, it's the darn spall shield, guys. Why do you like to bounce that one? What's over there? Tell me. I mean, at the same time, maybe this is too much of an angle for Hesh to really deploy properly. Dude, guys, nothing gets you that 30 millimeters of rolled homogeneous tank crew armor. Let's go with heat. I don't think this thing should be at 7.3. Now, this is dev server. It can't, the heat can't get through. There's too much air. It cools down too much. Lower glacis? There's too much angle. I've never seen this amount. I mean, I don't think we've ever had a vehicle with almost 80 degrees of... This is crazy. Okay, let's step it up a bit. Or actually, no, let's just see what a 128 millimeter pack can do. This has to just completely overmatch it, right? This is a cap shell too. No, it's not. I thought it was capped. Well, it's ballistic capped. I don't know. Honestly, I want to call bullcrap on that. There we go. Oh, but where does it go? Where does it go? Why does it get sucked into the nether? Okay, right here. This is a extremely survivable vehicle. Now let's step it up and have it versus some APFSDS. Okay, here's the APFSDS. There we go, okay. So APFSDS has no problem at all. And it punches right through that 30 millimeter shield. Strange. I mean, not strange. It's crazy how much better of a round APFSDS is than APDS. I mean, it's different materials, longer rod, etc. Yeah, if this thing gets bumped up, it's going to be a one-shot kill, which a lot of vehicles are like. But for 7.3, you're going to be able to survive a lot, especially if you verse APHE. I don't think any APHE can get through here comfortably. You might be able to get through it, but will it detonate and that 30 millimeter spall shield will be able to, you know, subdue it? 400 millimeter heat, maybe an engine or something. but it won't get through that 30 millimeter spall shield. I wonder how many times I've said 30 millimeter spall shield. Okay, without further ado, let's take it out into a custom battle because the you-know-what battles, the regular battles don't work. Okay. So advance to the Rhine. We're going to be engaging targets at about 300 meters to 200 meters. And I'm going to be using this more as, I mean, I know around, 303 millimeter pen APDS, we know how it's going to affect people. I'm more interested in how this thing can defend itself. Uh-oh, I think everything's crashing. Nope, okay, good, we're good. Whole aiming left control. We're on whole aiming right now. No, now we are. Okay, now we're off. I just love how comically fast it can switch between positions. And I think I'm just going to sit right by Bravo and see if anyone wants to shoot me. Now, does Sweden have any more variations of this tank? Let me know comments below. Because if they can keep this design up, they're going to be a force, an extreme force in War Thunder. Especially with that BR. Yo, what's up, dude? What's up? No, don't try to shoot me, dude. It has been such a fun dev server. You go up. You go up. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yes. Come on, a tank has to be able to get up this. Yes. Wait. We have a new guy inbound. Go. Dude, why everyone's on the same page and I love it. Oh, it doesn't work out entirely. I'm gonna flip him. I'm gonna bulldoze. I'm trying. Not enough power. All right, dude. Screw you guys. I'm out, dude. Later. Here, take that. Whoa! What is going on? I love this. I'm gonna see if someone wants to try to shoot me. Ooh, yeah. Hang on a second. I want to see what this mouse can do. Okay, mouse is ready. I'm telling you guys, it's crazy what no crew is damaged. Crazy what 40 millimeters can do. Okay, now he can probably kill me. Hang on, Hawk. John's had enough of his shit. John's had enough of his stuff. Oh my god, what the crap was that? Alright, hang on. Alright, now there's no way. There's no way. He can go lower plate for sure, right? Oh no, his barrel's out. Okay, hang on. He's gonna have a second or two. But I just can't fathom a 128 millimeter penetrating and then not having enough explosive mass to do the rest of the job. I don't even know what's wrong with me. He hit a fuel tank? Press 6? So versing, if you get your BR and you're at a little, was that another one? My machine guns. Okay, one crew got kind of hurt there. Ooh, I don't know what that was, but that really hurt. I think that would have been a death. Okay, Northeast sent, I think, an APFSDS. Yeah, okay, APFSDS is this thing's kryptonite. It's able to carry so much power through that first penetration. But yeah, if you get 7.3 with this, okay, that thing I might not survive. You're going to have a great time. And then if you play this thing at range, I think this will be one of the best TDs in the game. Uh-oh, let me fix myself. There we go. And then being able to engage 4-second intervals. The Swedish are impressing me. And when I made my J29 video, I said, I appreciate the Swedish people of the world, and it's paid off here. Because now Sweden has one of the best TDs in the game. 7.3. I don't know if that BR is going to stick. It seems a little low for the power it brings, but at the same time, the Leopard 1 is at 7.3 on the dev server, and that thing also gets the same round that we get, maybe a different deviation, but it has a turret. It's able to engage easier than the STRV 103, but at the same time, the STRV is able to take multiple shots at range and just shrug them off. APFSDS is a different breed, though. Now, we got killed by a car. I think it's over here. I wonder what BR that is. 8.3. So we can see this. Ruacat. I don't know. 8.3. So APFSDS is our kryptonite. Everything else we love. Everything. Fellas, hope you've enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to play this thing on the live server. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Peace out.